Hey everyone, Kyle here from Wealthy Affiliate. Today I'm going to be walking you through the process of setting up your website. This obviously includes learning how to access your websites. Many of you may already know this, but I'm going to be walking you through that. And then we're going to be jumping into the back office of our websites, and I'm going to be acquainting you with that area and the features and the initial setup that you want to do within there. And then we're going to be deleting some of the default dummy content that's automatically added to every website when it's installed. So we're going to be dealing with that as well. So before I get rolling, I just wanted to explain that every website here at Wealthy Affiliate is based on WordPress technology. WordPress is an open source platform, and it's kind of the infrastructure of all your websites. It's the most widely used platform and widely supported platform in the world. Over 30% of all websites use it. So if I just wanted to help you understand that your website is WordPress based. And we've built, a whole bunch of layers of technology on top of this to make your website more robust, to make your tools more sophisticated, and to make the processes more efficient for building and establishing a business online through your website. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the process of logging in, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. And then we're going to be heading into the back office, and I'm going to be helping you understand all the elements of the back office area of your website. So just as a refresher, to access your websites, you simply click on the websites button. You can see my recent website has been created here. I can log in directly to the back office of my website there. I can click view details to go to my site manager, or I can click on the site manager over here and it will take me to the site management area here within Wealthy Affiliate. So I'm going to click that, and it takes me to the management area. So you can see my website here, basketball skills drills. So my niche is basketball skills and drills, and I'll be building my website out in that particular niche. To log into my website, I'm going to click the login button here. And this is going to allow me to log into my website. Again, you can do that directly within the menu in your recent sites. And you can also access within the details page as well. If you click details, you can log in from there as well. So there's several different ways in which you can log into your website. I'm going to use this login feature. Pops up, shows your admin and password if you want to manually log in, but you won't need that if you're using the login technology here. I'm going to simply click login, and it's going to take me into the back office of my website. So that's the process of logging in. That's how you will be getting into the back office, and where you can manage everything to do with your website and WordPress. So when I come back, we are going to be doing a walkthrough of all of the particular areas of here, and we're going to be getting things set up properly, updating some plugins. So yeah, we'll get right into the fun. So here I am within the dashboard of my website, also known as my back office. And this is where you are going to manage all sorts of things from, your content, your media, comments that you get on your website, appearance, themes. You can even edit the code of your theme if you're a computer programmer. Plugins, which are feature extensions for your website. Users, you can add users, and you will be as you're moving forward through the training. Tools, you can import and export your website code, and we'll be getting into that. And then also the settings, the general settings of your site. And at the bottom here, you can collapse the menu if you need more working real estate. I usually like to have the menu open myself. So yeah, that's just a quick breakdown. At the top here, you're going to see updates. So themes, plugins, and the actual version of WordPress that you're using is updated regularly. We do keep these up to date from the technology and the server standpoint, but sometimes it's not completely up to date. So you simply need to update it. It's still 100% operational, and you don't have to do this. But I recommend as updates come in, you do update. So you go to the updates tab and you can update. Here's the version of WordPress. There's no plugins to be updated, but you might see, depending on when you create your site, there might be updates there. And then the themes you can update down here. So I'm going to first update the version of WordPress. This will just take a second here. And so yeah, updates, they happen periodically. People are, WordPress is constantly improving and evolving, and so are themes and plugins because they're required to keep up to the latest version of WordPress. So this is good for you as an end user. It means that your technology and your security and the advancement of the designs and technology that you have available to you continues to improve and evolve as time goes on. So this is just going to take a second, and when I come back, these are going to be updated here. So you can see my version of WordPress is being updated, and now I'll go and update my themes as well. So this is just a little housekeeping that you will do when you first log into your website, and you'll see updates come in as as you're managing your website and as you're building it out. Completely normal. I've updated my 2 themes now. Actually, they're being updated right now. So this is just going to take a second to do this, and I'm just going to actually continue navigating. Oh, there we go. They've been updated successfully. So now that these have been updated, I'm going to just show you through the menu here. Posts. These are similar to pages. Pages and posts are in essence the same thing. They're the content that you're going to be creating on your website or articles. And a post, the only difference between a post and a page is a post will be added to your blog roll. So if I go to my website, this homepage is my blog roll, and each post is going to be added just like this Hello World post. So these are posts. Pages are not added to your blog roll. A blog roll is the chronological collection of all your posts. So as you post them, they'll go here. You're not going to be creating too many pages because ideally you want your content coming to your homepage and streaming through it. It makes your site feel active, and all posts by default will have comments within them as well. I'm just going to head over here. You can see these are just dummy posts and a dummy comment, but all posts allow for comments and engagement on your site, which is a good thing. So that's posts. Pages we've covered. Media, you can upload images and all sorts of things here. Audio, video. I don't recommend uploading audio and video, and we're going to be covering that. Ideally, you're going to be putting your videos that you create on a third-party site like YouTube, where you can garner all sorts of traffic from that as well. But I said that's going to be covered. But you can upload. You'll be uploading images and potentially audio as you build out your site. Comments are just they're comments that you're getting on your website. The comment comes in, you can manage it here, and you can approve and reply to them. So it's just a comment management area. Appearance, you can see your themes here. You can add a new theme. Because you can purchase themes. There's a lot of premium themes out there, specific to different industries that you can buy, or you can search installed themes, and you can add. When you click add, you can actually go and search the 2,900 plus themes that you have access to as a premium member. But as a starter member, it's going to be pre-installed with 3 themes plus your existing theme, which you see here. The customization, the widgets, and the menus, those are other appearance and design elements of your website, and we're going to be covering that as you move through the training. Plugins, we install with 2 different plugins all in one SEO pack, which is in essence to set your website up for search engines so that they can find you, and also so that your code and architecture of your website is set up properly, so your website will get indexed into Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Image Optimizer is an image, exactly how it sounds. It's an image optimization platform that will crunch down your images so that they don't take a long time to load, and your website loads faster as a result. What I'm going to do is I'm simply going to activate both of these while I'm here, and you can do the same. Activate and all-in-one SEO, and then I'll head back to plugins here, and I'll activate this one as well. You can actually bulk activate, so I could have selected that and activated both of them at the same time. And you do not need to upgrade to the Pro. We are going to be setting up this all-in-one because there's a bunch of settings that you're going to need to do, and we'll set this up in a subsequent lesson. And just in respect to plugins, at the top here, you do not need to allow this, so click do not allow. And they just want to use your data to improve their plugin. You don't need to allow them to do that. And so your plugins are set up, and those are ready to go. One thing about plugins, I think there's over 55 or 56,000 plugins currently, and there's I think there's probably hundreds being added every day, and these are feature extensions to your website. So whether you want to run an e-com business, insert a PayPal button, add social links, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to your website, things like charts and graphs, all sorts of things, like basically anything that you could ever imagine. Adding maps to your site are available plugins, and as a premium member you have access to all 55,000 plus of those. So I just wanted to mention that, because that is what's so powerful about WordPress, is that you can extend your website and you can get really creative and insert these features without having to develop them yourself, and it's really an awesome platform to use. Users, you can add new users, and we're going to be doing that. You can see your profile there, and you can see all the users. The tools is you can import and export, and then you can see the SEO plugin that I use has an SEO data import feature that you can use. Settings of your website, general settings for your website. If you click that, which I'm going to do actually, you can see your site title there. And I mentioned in the last lesson that you can update that, and you can. So if you make a mistake or you want to change your website title, you can do that there. And just another WordPress, that's the subtitle on your site, and you can see it below here if I head over to my actual live site. And I don't want that. Obviously, it's a default subheadline. You can change it and add a different tagline if you want, or you can just delete it altogether. You can see your email address there, and as I scroll down, I can save the changes, and it will save these changes live. If I refresh my page, you're going to see that the subtitle is now removed. And there's all sorts of settings here: writing settings, reading settings, discussion settings, media settings, and then you see the image optimizer settings there. So as you install plugins, they're going to oftentimes the settings for those plugins will be stuffed into menus here. The U was added to that one. All-in-one SEO has been given its own tab. So that's what happens, and your menu will change as you install new plugins, and that's quite normal. So that's a walkthrough of the back office. The next thing we're going to do is remove all this default, or what I call dummy content, from our website. We don't want it there because we're going to be adding our own content that is relevant to our niche and us as we build out our website. So when I come back, that's what we're going to be doing. So all websites are installed with what we call dummy content or default content. There's a sample post, which is the Hello World post that I mentioned before. And on that post, there's a sample comment. I'll just go there quickly to show you. So there's a sample comment, a default comment there. And then there's a sample page that's being created as well. And here's the sample page. So what I want to do is I want to delete this default content that comes pre-installed with every WordPress site. And we can do that within our dashboard. And I'm going to be showing you how to do this. So if I head back to the dashboard here, under posts is where we're going to find our post, obviously our Hello World. So if I click that, you're going to see the post right here, Hello World. I can click that and it'll take me to the editor, and I can edit the content for that. But I don't want to. I just want to delete it because I'm going to be creating my own content. So I'm going to head back. And what I can do, you can mouse over it and click trash, or you can click the check mark and move to trash. Either or will do the same. I usually just mouse over it and then click trash. So by virtue, what's going to happen is once you delete your post, it's also going to delete the dummy comment because the comment was on that actual post. So you don't actually have to delete the post and the comment. It comes if you delete the post, it deletes both of them. As for the page, if I click the Pages tab here on the left, and I mouse over the sample page, I can trash it. Again, if you want to edit this, you edit your pages and edit your pages going forward as you build them out, you can simply click on that and it'll take you to the editor. But obviously I don't want to edit this page again. I want to delete it. So I'm going to click trash. And it's been trashed. You can actually recover pages. If you accidentally delete a page or a post in the future, you can actually recover it. If you do so, I think it's within 5 days, you can go to the trash and you're going to see it there and you can restore it. Just thought I'd mention that because you may run into that in the future. So if I go back to my website now, and I just do a refresh, it's going to have no content. You're going to see an oops, that page cannot be found, because if you refresh while you're on a page, and if you go to the home page, there's nothing found, and that's your website's live and working, but it just says that because you do not have any posts on your website. So as you add posts, they'll start streaming through your blog roll. A lot of people get confused by that. They think their website's down. It's not actually down. It just doesn't have any content on it, which is completely fine. We'll be building out this content as we move forward. Another thing I wanted to mention before I leave you today is the top toolbar here. A lot of people get confused and think that someone visiting their website is going to see this and going to be able to edit their site. I only see this, and you only see this because when you're logged into your actual website. This is it makes it easier to edit your website when you're logged in, so you can visit your website in a live fashion and then go in and edit pages and posts directly. But if I log out over here, you're going to see what it's going to take you to the login page. But if I head back to my website here quickly, you're going to see what an actual user will see when they come to, or a visitor sees when they come to your website. So they're not going to see this bar that allows them to edit your site. Only you see that, and you only see that when you're logged into your actual website. So that's the setup process in a nutshell. If you have any questions about any of the material that I've covered here, I would be more than happy to help you out. Just leave your comments below. I hope you've really enjoyed this video, and the process is very straightforward, and as you move forward, you are going to become more and more acquainted and understand WordPress in much more depth. So don't worry if you feel a little bit overwhelmed by it. It's not as sophisticated as it looks, and you're certainly going to become an expert before you know it in the WordPress world and website world for that matter. Okay, I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching this.